Hey friends, it's time to begin the best damn meeting online with Polly, Drunken, and Snoot. It'd be great if they were on time. Hey dude, should we have some news? Copper Squad by Jacqueline. Come and join the Goose Fleet overlords and watch the AAA meeting.
Oh, yes! Hello and welcome to the AAA meeting where one of the A's means ampersand, and it's Wednesday, my dudes! Good lord, it feels like a dog's age since I've said that. You remember the old meme with a picture of a frog? You remember the frog meme?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's my great pleasure to inform you. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Man, well, that's going back to the fucking GPP shit, that is, Sin. I ain't said that for a long time, man.
Mm-hmm.
It feels odd, but it feels good as well. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Wednesday, my dudes, which ordinarily would mean your host would be Polydub or Scribeline or P-Dog. But, you know, IRL shit has happened and everything like that. So, here we are.
To the best of my knowledge, Polly, I cannot get into the specifics. Something is going on, but he said he will do his best to be here Friday.
Why? What's happening Friday?
God damn it, I was taking a drink. It is the
I got worried then.
400th episode of the GPP.
Whoa, the big 4 2 donuts. Jesus
But not
Christ.
the GPP, actually. I'm retarded. The AAA.
Oh, you did say GPP, didn't you? All right, should we try it again? Why? What's happening Friday?
Well, it's the big 400th episode of the Barry Manilow. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up again.
Fucking Barry Manilow. Oh, my God.
It's the 400th episode of the AAA.
I was watching Mauler, the guy who deconstructs it. Sinatra sent me a video on Friday, and it took me all weekend to watch it, of why Ant-Man Quantumania is shit. It's a 6-hour video by a guy called, was it Mauler?
Mauler.
Mauler? I don't know. The L's uppercase. And I've gone through. I watched fucking why everything's shit, really. And now I'm on the Snyder cut of Justice League. I'm about halfway through that, and it occurred to me, Flash's name is Barry Allen.
Oh, wow.
It's another Barry.
But it doesn't count.
Does it? Why does it? It doesn't count?
Because it's not a real name.
I'm sure someone out there's called Barry Allen. I mean, do you
There's no one famous.
The Flash is pretty fit. I don't know. All right, fine. We need like a King Barry or something like that, don't we? Anyway, so it is Wednesday, my dudes, which means for this week only, your host is your favourite drunken uncle. It's me, Drunken Uncle, and I'm joined, as always, by my colonial co-host and collaborator, my patriotic pal, the Silent Sin.
Yo.
What's good, man? What's good? You feeling excited about Friday? The big 400?
So excited.
I bet you got a hell of a show ready for us. We're not ready for us, but planned?
Definitely am working on it.
There's something in the works in that respect. There's
Indeed.
the pipeline. There's ideas. They're floating around. Shelley's coming in. He slams the door in her face. He says, "You don't know anything about this woman." I'm looking forward to it. 400. It seems like a lot. I mean, it is a lot. It's exactly 400.
It is a lot. It's an awful lot, actually.
Do you think it's actually 400 though? Because we have like got confused about the numbers along the way. Wouldn't it be a shame if this was like, this is episode 400?
And we're like, yeah, well, there'll be a 400th episode in a few days.
Do you know what I mean? Like, we got it all wrong. It's completely fucking possible. It was like that with the GPP.
It is, but 100 was on mine, 200 was on yours, 300 was on Polly's. So it makes sense that 400 would be on mine then.
It does. I mean, there's been things.
I don't know why, but it does.
You can't do a show. I couldn't do a show. Polly couldn't do a show, and it messes the numbers up. And then, of course, there was times where I go, "Wait, no, this is 291. What are you talking about?" No, it's definitely 294. We're retarded when it comes to that. But I mean, hey,
well,
chat,
I mean, in general,
you're just gonna have to roll with us. That episode 400 is on Friday. It's gonna be. We're saying it's episode 400. Whether or not it is, I don't know. It's like the fucking Koreans. They say a child is one the day they're born, you know? Not one, like in battle, but 1 year old.
And we will do our best to keep the count therein.
We will try. No, well, I mean, we've been trying all this time anyway. But, yeah, things get away from us. What can I say? So how you doing, Sin?
Oh, I'm not too bad, good sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I've had this cold manifesting for a little while now, and I'm on one of those days where it feels as though it's going. But that just means it's going to be back tomorrow, you know? It's one of them. Think? It dips in and out. Yeah. Because I had a scratchy throat since Sunday. And, of course, I mean, you heard me on Monday when I started the show. Like, it was not good. A little less manly than that, Sid, really. Yeah, whoa! You're fries with this stream, sir.
Oh, Mr. Simpson, I don't know.
I got this. Naps are a godsend. I've had to nap, which unfortunately there wasn't a stream today for the over on twitch.tv/Drunken Plays. Well, that and I wasn't sure if I was going to be hosting this show, so I had a nap and I woke up at the time where I would normally start the Twitch stream, and then just in case, because I didn't know if I was hosting or not, just in case, started trawling around for some news, and it wasn't easy, Sinatra, because I used my news was spent. I used it all on Monday. That's my regular shit. My shit. Don't get me wrong. Like, you collect all your articles throughout the week. I do that as well, right? I take screenshots and shit on my phone, go through it. Yeah, got this, because, oh, this is fake. Got this. Oh, the headlines changed on this one.
Fake articles are pretty good, too.
They can be, but I prefer I mean, life is stranger than fiction sometimes, isn't it? So, well,
yeah.
I just like it when people come to the AAA meeting, they know that what they're hearing is genuine. And not misinformation at all. A building through $1. Oh, God. He says, like the stream chat or I'll punch your kidneys. Fucking hell. You ever
That's not bad.
Punched in the kidneys by a building? You will die. You will straight up
fuck
die.
Up your kidneys.
You better do as the building says, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, yeah, you can. I mean, you should definitely like the stream. But if you're feeling a little more generous in that respect, then both mine and Sinatra's Streamlabs are held down below in the description. Streamlabs.com/drunkenuncle and streamlabs.com/Sinatra
Underscares.
It's October, man. It's October, right? It's underscares. _ live streams. You can just click the link and that'll take you right to the place, and then you put in the amount of dollars that you want to put in, which is obviously nothing short of 70 million. Clearly, right? Come on, Musk. We know you're watching, prick.
Do you have any Halloween themed donations yet?
No, dude. We're actually on the stream. We're still on the summer house because I've not had a chance to put anything together as of yet. You know, I stream on Twitch quite a lot. And that takes up a lot of my free time. You get home from work, you got a little bit, have a nap, and then you wake up, you do a stream, and then I have some food, and then I go to bed. So this is who I am right now. I haven't been to the pub in ages. I've just not been.
I mean, you're probably having more fun now, honestly.
I'm spending less money at the pub.
Well, that's also a big plus.
But of course, last night was on twitch.tv/Drunken Plays was the Subnautica stream. Now, Subnautica, they say it's a survival game. It's not. It's a horror game. It's definitely a horror game. Because you got these big fucking long bitey boys, right? Leviathans, I think they're called. And they'll just come in and fuck you up.
I remember those from Supernatural.
I mean, yeah, right? Well, they're like that, but like more wormy and watery. And this one was see-through.
Fair.
I had to fuck one up, man. I had people in the chat going, you can't kill him. What are you doing? You can't kill him. Oh, you can. Oh, and it was great. It must have been about half hour, but I had this thing on my, it's a prawn suit, right? It's like one of them walker things from Alien.
Yeah.
You know? And it had a grapple on one hand and a drill on the other. So it would come in to attack me. I grapple it in the face, and I'm riding this thing, right? It's just dragging me around the ocean, and I'm drilling it in the back of the head. It took it, but I did it. I did it in the end, man. Woo! That stream was called Yeah, Boy. Because, like, B-U-O-Y.
Yeah, buoy? Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. What do you mean air? Last week it was skip upper lip, and before that,
That's
one of my
better.
favourites. I like big boats, and I cannot lie. That's hands down.
fantastic.
That's my favourite so far. That's my.
We got to
favourite.
try to get in some ghosts and shit.
Oh
this
my
month.
god, we haven't even played since the update came out, dude. And
Well, we
it's-
need Sam to carry us.
Of course we do, and it's Spooktober, man.
And
Like, what?
Ed has been calling me in the middle of the night, leaving me voicemails of him crying, asking when we're going to play video games.
Really? He doesn't. The only messages I get from him, it just sounds like he's far away. He's just going, Dorothy Wilson, show yourself.
I got a new game on Twitch. Sam got me a Twitch a Steam gift card for my birthday,
Oh, nice.
and I picked up a game called Unholy Trinity or something like that.
Got her from the Matrix.
And it's no. Let's see if I can find it. Faith, the Unholy Trinity. I picked that up. That looks pretty good. It's kind of like a platform horror game. It's supposed to be really scary, so I'm gonna play that at some point.
Platforming. I see. I've never. Oh my god! Yeah, this looks like it was made for the Spectrum 28K, which I grew up with, man. So I ain't against that. Oh yeah,
everything overwhelmingly positive. Everyone says it's really creepy.
For an 8-bit game, that's impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, this is 8-bit, isn't it? Yeah, but
Well, it's kind of 8-bit, but they do a bunch of like rotoscoping and shit like that, where
this
they like
reminds me of-
tiny little movies in the game. It's supposed to be really good.
That's cool, man. I like that. Because it's not an easy format to do. I mean, back in the day, because I didn't have... I got a PlayStation when I turned 13 years old. But before that, I was playing on my father's... Careful now. Spectrum 28K. And it was one of those where the games came on cassettes.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat knows what I mean. That load screen... It was worse than a modem. A game could take like up to an hour to fucking load, and even then it might just fuck up right at the end. You got to go and do it all again. Oh man, it was incredible. Not just that, but my mother had a dual decked stereo, so you could record from one tape to another. So you could actually make copies of games just by like dubbing them.
Oh, whoa.
It was fucking incredible, but yeah, all you would hear is just that noise. Fucking fantastic. All of these games were copied. I remember playing Nosferatu the Vampire. Now that was a freaky fucking game for something which is essentially the same format as what I'm looking at here, Top down, rooms, you got your little items and shit like that. It was a bloody terrifying game.
I
good times.
have played a lot of games in my life. I still think The Witcher 3 is my favorite so far.
Oh, agreed. Yeah, 100%. I said that when I finished it, and that was on Twitch. It's not available on the archive channel because I didn't have an archive channel. Well, I did, but it wasn't an archive channel then. But those who were privy for when I finished Blood and Wine, and I went, actually, I think this is my favourite game. Actually, no, it wasn't. I finished
think it
Blood and
is,
Wine,
man.
and then I went and finished the main game. And because you've got 36 different endings on that bad boy. And I managed to not
and
get
then
the
different
worst one.
endings in each. I think different endings in each DLC.
Oh, for real?
I think.
I mean, I can see how you could with Blood and Wine because that was huge, but Hearts of Stone was fairly linear, wasn't it?
Yeah, Hearts of Stone was the worst part of the best game ever.
But it was still good.
Yeah, it was still amazing.
Like
It's like the
it
Dark
wasn't-
Souls 2 thing.
It wasn't bad. It's just saying it wasn't the best part because Blood and Wine was excellent. I loved Blood and Wine because throughout all of he's going through what's it called? Tamriel. What's the place called?
France.
No. Before he gets to Witcher France, the main game.
Oh,
Thermonopolis.
I don't remember.
Something like that. But it's all rainy and grey, and every time he goes past someone, they're like, "Hey, you fucking mutant, get out of here!" But then he gets to Witcher France in Blood and Wine, and the weather's beautiful, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's The Witcher!" It's just such a lovely juxtaposition, and it's exactly what he needed as well. And you get a house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got a whole ass house.
You get a house. Did you ever do the bit with the spoon woman in that game?
Yes,
That was fucking freaky.
that was terrifying actually.
It was just a good game. You imagine The Witcher in like 8-bit and like that. You'd still play it.
God, yeah. The Witcher, the first Witcher game really sucked ass.
I think it's just called The Witcher at that point. But yes, it did. Yeah, I've got so close to the end, mate, and I just gave up on it.
Like, I tried the first one and the second one. I couldn't do it.
Well, it's not got any Gwent, is it?
No, it does not have Gwent.
We need Gwent, mate. It's a game within a game. It's like the card game from one of the Final Fantasies, where it's like beasts, but they attack in certain directions. I can't remember what that is. I can't even remember what Final Fantasy it was. But all these cards have got little arrows on there, and that's like they either defend or attack in that direction. And they've also got a number, which is like, you know, their life or fucking, you know, defense or attack or something. And I never completed that Final Fantasy because I just played that game constantly. I fucking loved it. Genti Maxi in the chat says, just to trow, another name for a guest out there, since you've been kind of stacked for a while, Drunkle. What, like, you said I got big tits?
I think that's what they're saying.
I've been kind of stacked. What does that mean? Have you ever thought about asking Omegon? Did we ask Omegon?
No.
But you don't like the idea of two Brits.
I mean, America still wins, but...
historically so, yes. Okay, fair enough. Sam Miguel in the chat says Gwent is on Steam. It's not. I think that there's rumors about Gwent being on Steam have been greatly exaggerated. Dude, if Gwent
and
was
if
on
there
Steam,
was
I
a
would
Gwent
know
game
about
on Steam, it sucks so bad it's not worth playing.
There you go. See, so Gwent is not on Steam. It doesn't, you know.
At least not an enjoyable one.
No, it's just not on Steam. Well, I mean, it is on Steam, but for ages while I was playing The Witcher the first time. And I mean, I had to work out Gwent just like you did as well. I'm a fucking master of it now, though. Fucking forget about it.
No kidding. I remember texting you going, I don't fucking get this. What am I supposed to do?
Please, just keep trying, man. It's so good. It's so good. You can get an actual a Gwent deck. But if you've got like the monster deck, where you get a card and you play one and it goes, right now, pull out 7. Oh, it's Lamented Guide for 10.
Isn't black. What?
Speaking of Gwent, I think AAA meeting number 400 could stand to have an epic showdown between the two best damn hosts on the best damn meeting online.
I mean, there's a lot to go through there, Lamented Guide. The two best damn hosts. You ain't fucking wrong about that. The best damn meeting online? Oh, my lord, you ain't wrong about that. But how on earth would we play Gwent?
Yeah, I don't think we can.
Just flip a coin. I win.
There we go. Beautiful.
Yay! Thank you very much, Lamented Guide, for the 10. Much appreciated, my man. Yeah, you can get actual Gwent decks, but like the monster deck, when you pull out one card, it goes like when I pull out 7 cards of the same type. So you're gonna have to sit there and shuffle through the entire fucking thing trying to find. What a fucking ball ache! You don't want to do that.
My favorite deck, I think, is just the... Oh, shit, I forgot the name of it. I'm going to look it up.
You got the monsters, squirrels.
No, didn't play monsters.
I mean, it depends what your opponent's playing, you know. You got to look into it and go, like, I like that one. But it was the one that you start with for me, the Northern Army, something like that.
It was, I think the Northern Realms. I think it was the Northern Realms.
Yeah, I was Northern, yeah. Did you
the
get
Northern Realms or the Square Tile?
The squirrels were pretty fucking tasty as well. Did you ever get the cow card?
Yes.
I knew if you were going to be like, what? Then no, you did not get the cow. There's one place you can get it during, is it Blood and Wine?
I think it is, yeah.
That's where you go to a
the
wedding.
cow card is OP as fuck.
Oh, man, I fucking love the cow card. Oh, that was great, because you sit there at the beginning and you go like, right, what have I got? Got this, got a cow! Got this.
That's always a second rounder. Cow card always pulled out second round.
Oh, I don't know, man. Depends what's going on. You got to be tactical with that, do you know what I mean? I remember on my streams, though, this is where I had to get some background music coming in, because I played Gwent so much, and people in the chat were just going, that fucking flute in the background, oh my god! It just got too much. I remember one person, because I'd sit there and, because you're streaming it, I talk through, you know, okay,
I'm about to get shot.
I want to use this one, and then depending on what happens, then I'll use this one, and I'm going to save these cards for the next round. And I talk through what I'm doing to the chat. And I remember someone said, I love it when Drunken plays Gwent because he turns into Rain Man. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Good.
I think it was regarding the cow.
I like the monster cards you could have in the Northern Realms deck, but that's about it.
I started doing another playthrough, the Bad Boy edition. Well, I'm just gonna. Everyone dies. I'm gonna be the bad boy. I mean, I did the first playthrough, and it was just what I would do, you know. And apparently, what I would do is put a baby in an oven without question. But this one, everyone's dying because that way, you get all the alchemy ingredients roll over to New Game Plus. So, like, if you don't kill a succubus, then you don't get the succubus or something like that. But you will have it in the next one, so I'll be able to make all of the fucking stuff. What about them little trolls in a cave? They just wanted boots. I was heartbroken about those guys.
Yeah, where you had to rescue, what's his face?
It was Cobbler, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I fucking love that game. What is up with the show? Jesus Christ.
I have not watched any of the new season, honestly.
I would not bother. I mean, the fights are great. Don't get me. The fights are always going to be great.
Yeah, but I don't want to subject myself to the horrible writing for just a couple of scenes of decent fights.
I will never get over with what they did to my girl.
Which one?
I forget her name, man. If she was watching, she'd be pissed right now.
Triss?
Triss, thank you. Triss Marigold, that's it.
Triss.
Can't get over what they
Triss
did
in the games, in the book, was described just such a sexy individual, but in the show, even everyone likes Stefan over Yennefer. Yennefer in the show isn't that attractive. Triss really isn't.
No, that's what I mean. I think that they cast Yennefer and then they went, oh, but actually everyone likes Triss, so we're gonna have to make her like really unattractive. I'm not saying she's ugly or anything, but also, yeah.
Everyone's reaction to Triss.
Oh. Why?
M4 Sherman with a quote: "Put a baby in the oven with no question." Drunken 2023.
Dude,
I put the baby in the oven the first time too.
You also did it. There was a timer on it as well. They gave it a baby.
Yeah.
They put the baby in the oven, and I didn't even realize there was a timer until I'd already done it. I was like, yeah, all right, done. I learned a lot about myself during that playthrough. You know? The met a guy through $1 said, as Donkey Punch pointed out, Tabletop Simulator on Steam has a mod that lets you play Gwent. Do you both have that game? I do have that game, Lamented Guide. I think Bryce got it for me, and he regrets it. We were playing a game. Oh, because he wanted to play. I was like, all right, okay, we'll play it. And it's a game where I think it's a tavern. Oh, Red Dragon Tavern or something like that. But you got cards, you got coins and shit, right? But of course, I kept just like sneaking his coins away and putting them into my pile because you can cheat in that game. So we never actually got through it, and you can flip the table over in anger. So that's inevitably what happened in the end because I kept nicking.
Of
his
course, as it should. Honestly, at that point, it should.
Sam Miguel says Red Dragon in. Thank you very much. I've played the actual card version. Like, a friend of mine brought a card deck around because he loves these card games. Every time I see him, he's got a new fucking game that he brings around. Pirate themed or something. So I have played the actual Red Dragon in. But this one, it was a lot easier to cheat on this one. But also, you know, it was a lot easier to flip the table over as well. Always play your games on the floor, guys. That's your tips here. So what have we got planned for Friday, Sin? Have we got news, games, and bants that will make you literally die?
Maybe some other stuff too. We got to see how it goes. But I, with your blessing, as you gave before the show started, I would like to try a new segment at the end of the show instead of a game. Where I know if we can cut the news a little bit early, where Drunken, Polly, and myself just kind of, and this is a Polydub idea, where we just kind of rip into like a TikTok, a video, or something like that. We just kind of respond or react to it. I think that would be pretty funny.
I love the idea of that. I did say that I myself, Mondays, I think I'll still stick to the games because, when I did videos and when I do videos, it is still doing that. It is ripping shit into them. So I'm going to stick with it, but I don't always have a game, you see. Sometimes I don't have time to make them. Sometimes we run out of time. So that's also good to have on the back burner as well, just in case you don't have a game on a Monday, then boom, we've got a reaction video as well. So we've got that to look forward to. I also love the idea of you cutting the news short. I just don't see it happening.
I said I'll try. I said I will try. But thank you, M4 Sherman, for the 777. I appreciate it. I actually have spoopy Halloweeny donations turned on.
All right.
I think I'm going to decorate the bar for the 400th episode too.
Oh, you definitely should. You definitely should.
I think I'm going to. I think that's got to be a move.
I think as of next week, it wasn't meant to be Summer House on the stream today. It was meant to be back to the autumnal bar. So we will be going to the autumnal bar, but with a Halloween theme, because I do like making a little theme, a little flashing pumpkin lights and shit like that. I won't have a tree like you, Sin.
I don't have a celebration tree, but I don't think I'm going to take down the Halloween tree just to put up decoration. Just probably put up decorations on top of the other decorations.
Yeah, just decorate the tree with some 400s and shit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's going to be the goal. Shiru in the chat asked, was my phone loud? It was just the same emergency alert tone. Okay, so for anybody who doesn't know.
Yeah, go on.
Because I started telling you about this before the show started. Local areas, counties, states have an emergency alert system, an EAS. You know what that is? Do you have those in Britain?
We recently, emergency alert system? Something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, we recently had one turned on. It was going to go off at 11 a.m. on a Sunday, so people were already pissed off about it. But thankfully,
Right.
I saw a couple of news articles which is telling you how to turn it off. You had to not opt out of it, but go into your phone settings and turn it off. So I did that. But a lot of people, I mean, especially like with the old people I know at the pub and everything, I wanted to be there and just see some people freak the fuck out about what was happening.
Yeah. But we had our test today of the national one because, we have it local, state, county, stuff like that here for amber alerts or weather alerts, shit like that. But they wanted to test a national one. Like, cable TV, radio listening is really down. People don't do that as much. Not a lot of people have cable anymore, et cetera, et cetera. So this was the test for people who don't have that. Man, and that's all it seems like to me. It is a test for the emergency alert system nationally as opposed to local or whatever. The shit I have seen people say is absolutely bonkers. And I don't know if it's correlated or if there's a line there or whatever, but most of the people I see freaking the fuck out about it are all unemployed.
Oh, yeah, so they were asleep. What time did it go off?
2 p.m.
That's not so bad.
No, it's not. But when I say freaking out, they're like, they're up to something with this. This is just, I don't believe that they can invade my privacy by sending an alert to my phone. I'm like, it's the fucking government, you dipshit.
Yeah, they can hear you saying this. I found with ours, it was feminists actually who were getting annoyed by it.
The only post I saw that was reasonable was a post warning women or spouses who have phones hidden for like domestic abuse, shit like that. People who have it hidden to make sure it's turned off. That is the only thing I've seen. But
that's the one that annoyed me.
But that makes sense.
But
if you're in a domestic abuse relationship and you have a secret phone, that thing's gonna get your ass beat again.
I mean, it does, and I see what you're saying. But when it rolled out in the UK, people were using that as why the government shouldn't send these alerts. Like, just scrap the whole thing because some woman could get a black eye over it. It's just smacked to like the kind of person who just finds a problem with everything,
Oh yeah. And I saw a spattering of people saying anybody who got the vaccine, this is going to trigger a heart attack.
Oh, I saw
And then
that.
on the other side of that, I saw it saying people who were not vaccinated will be exposed to brain damaging waves. It just one thing I saw was this girl I've known since high school. We used to be really close friends. And she posted something like, I don't like this invasion of my privacy, thinking that they can send me a notification, blah, blah, blah. And I just laughed. I did the laughing Facebook emoji to it. And she's like, what's so funny? I don't get it. And then I replied, I'm like, it's literally just a test of an emergency alert system because nobody has cable anymore. And then they just deleted the whole status.
Oh, all right, you got through to them at the least then. Because, I mean, like, if there was a fucking nuke heading to, like, your town, you'd want to know.
Yeah, and I forget who said it. Just remind them that they can call emergency services without active service. Let that fuck with them.
Oh, good point.
And the funniest thing is everybody who's bitching about it is doing it from their iPhone, whatever. Most of them are unemployed. I don't know why, but that just stuck out to me as everyone I saw bitching about it doesn't have a job. Most of them are unemployed. They're tweeting about it from their iPhone or Android smartphone next to their Alexa speaker on their social media accounts, right. Talking about how the government is listening to them too much. Shut the fuck up.
Shuru says I would be hit with no less than 3 nukes. Well, see, this is why I turned mine off. I mean, it was a Sunday, and I'm like, oh, come on God's Day, for goodness sake. I just didn't want to be woken up by it. And apparently it's a horrible noise as well, like rape alarm horrible noise.
Yeah, I can probably play the alert noise.
Try doing it with your mouth first.
No.
See, he always says no to me when I ask him
that. it is a hell of a tone here. Hold on.
Well, it's meant to be jarring, isn't it? You're meant to go like, oh shit, that's... Oh god.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's meant to get your fucking attention.
That is jarring. Alarming, you might say.
Yeah, it's meant to get your attention.
You have my attention. I turned mine off because, I mean, no one's nuking Derby. It's already a hole. We've done the job for you, for fuck's sake. Should we get into some news?
Sure.
And, I mean, starting off with some American shit. Because you did say, before we started, oh, have you got anything on this? And I didn't. So I changed my beginning article. Now, originally, it was about the Buffalo Man. The insurrection. When they stormed the Capitol. And it's always the same photo of the Buffalo Man, of him, like, leaning to one side, going, yeah! It's always the same fucking photo. It pisses me right off that. I don't know why. But the original headline that I was using was... Buffalo Man realised he could have just evacuated the capital by pulling a fire alarm. That was quite good. But people... Well, Sinatra, if you direct your attention over to the Discord server and people of the chat...
I am in here.
How about you cast your new earbuds on these... Damn it, Steve Dove. You tell him Steve Dove through a... Ooh. I think she's hot. I'm just saying. Steve Dave for $1.69 says, whoa, smells awfully British in here. Smells like fish and chips and holes in people's floors and fucking awful ratios. Well, it's not a wonder. Chat's full of shit for not liking the stream. Dipshits. Now, this isn't me who said that. That is Steve Dave who said that. But just because I didn't say it doesn't mean I don't agree with him. Steve Dave, you're doing the Lord's work. Thank you for the $1.69. Don't forget to like the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead and grab that, Sin.
Cryptic for 5. I am unemployed and bitching about it. I resemble those comments. I don't have $1 to my name. Thank you, Cryptic, for the 5.
Well, now he's got $6 to his name. God bless him. People in the chat, cast your earbuds on these news popsicles. You start off with the Babylon Bee. Crew moving Pelosi out of office, crushed to death by empty wine bottles. Fantastic work from the Babylon Bee. And good photoshopping right there as well. Sid, fill me in.
That is pretty good. So, kind of quick vote. They ousted Kevin McCarthy as Speaker of the House.
That's the
And
guy who was
the-
clearly.
the-
You played a video on Friday of him like clearly being off his tits on booze. Is that him?
No, that was
Oh.
that was a different cat.
I thought it was just a
But-
requirement to be Speaker of the House.
No, but McCarthy, he was a neocon. Hold on. He was a neocon to the core. He was pro funding Ukraine, pro all this shit that Republicans have been hardcore bitching about. So they finally were like, you know what? Well, how about you just aren't the Speaker of the House anymore?
Did he take that lightly? Did he just go? openly?
No, that earlier that day he tweeted something like "Bring it on," and then like a few hours later he was out.
All right. Well, I mean, it took fucking donkey's years to get Pelosi out. She was dug in like a tick.
Yeah, well, Republicans kept keeping her in.
Mm.
He
Well,
was the
Republicans
dude
kept-
Pelosi, literally, yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then people are bitching about why would Republicans side with Democrats to out McCarthy? Because they're gonna put somebody like fucking Jim Jordan or Matt Gaetz in as the speaker. What are you fucking talking about?
Does it?
So as it stands right now, they're trying to select one.
Does the Speaker of the House have like that much sway over things? Because I know if the president dies or gets taken sick, and then the vice president dies or gets taken sick, that the third in command, Speaker of the House, will then become
Yes.
I dare say president, or rather, leader. But how much?
Yes.
How much power has the Speaker of the House actually got? Because I always thought it's just the kind of person, when Congress gets a bit uppity, they just go, "Come on, guys, calm it down now."
As
little-
far
little-
as passing bills or voting on bills, I don't know. That would be more of a poly question. I think that the most they can do is decide the stuff that gets voted on, but
Okay.
I'm not exactly sure on that.
That's what Advocatus in the chat says. Speaker decides on what gets voted on, so they can veto things without even vetoing them. They just go, "No, we're not even going to talk about that."
I don't know. I don't know.
That is a lot of power.
But right now we're kind of in the fallout from it. We're waiting to see who will get brought up as the new speaker, what the next step is going to be.
Oh God, is it going to be me? I'm not ready for this.
It might be.
There's too
it
much
could be.
responsibility, mate. I don't think it could be. Don't they have to be American?
I don't know. I just know they don't have to be a member of Congress.
Well, I'm not a member of Congress. My God, it might actually be me. This is why I
It could
turned
be.
the alerts off on my phone, Sin. I just don't. I don't want to be bothered by this. Man, it was when I was little. My grandpa used to. He was brilliant at telling lies to little kids. He loved it. He had like little, snapdragon flowers, the little purple dudes that looks like little dragon heads.
Yes.
And he used to talk to them, and then he used to move their little petals and get them to talk back. And we swore that they were actually talking to him. Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
you
he
do
was
the thing
brilliant.
where you take off your thumb and put it back.
Yeah. He's like, but he would fake a phone call. It'd be like some fucking sales call or something like that. But then they'd hang up because he's just talking shit. They go, and he'll go, hello, the Queen. And they go, what? And they'd hang up. But he just go, no, I'm sorry, the Queen. I can't be Prime Minister. I'm just too busy. And me and my sisters are there like,
The Queen? It's the Queen!
She wants him to be Prime Minister again. She did this last week.
She
So, I
keeps
mean-
calling him.
Right, she man. Every time he left the house, there she was pulling on his jeans. Come on, Jim. I know they call you Nigel for some reason. I wish I could be as good at lying as he is. But that is why I've turned the alerts off, because I don't want the king fucking calling me up, going, "Oh, do you know Rishi? He just said no, the public don't want a general election, and obviously the public do want a general election. Can you come in and sort this out for us, Millard?" I go, "No, Chuck. Come on, mate. I got a stream tonight. You know this. You're a subscriber, for fuck's sake. Oh wait,
I
you're
know.
not. You cheap fuck.
He's such a bastard.
He's a bastard. He's a downright dirty bastard." Right, let's get into the real shit. Anyway, here we go. Starting off, as always, with Florida. And it's not a bad one, actually. It's Florida parents welcome third baby girl born on the same day as their other daughters. They've got, this is their third daughter, all of them born on September the 3rd.
Huh.
Is that
All
weird?
New Year's babies, then, I presume.
Yeah, right. That was my first thought as well. It's just like, well, obviously, date night is the same night every year then, isn't it, guys? I mean...
Yeah, I think we can figure it out.
I think we can. It's not exactly 9 months, is it? But it's close enough. And do you think it probably come like the third daughter? They've got like, come on, we've had 2 daughters now. Shanice and Shaniqua are both born on September 3rd. I know it's the 2nd of September, and your waters are just broken. But clamp your legs shut for another couple of hours, would you? It'd be really cool.
The least you could do.
Do you know what I mean? So here they all are. The fucking ugly baby, man. Jesus
He has an
Christ.
ugly family.
The whole family's fucking ugly. They put bows in their daughter's hair as well. Photographers come around, put your bows in your hair. Oh, have I got to? Yes. But it looks like the mother's wearing a bow tie.
It does look like mom's wearing a bow tie right there.
Man,
That's a fuck ugly family.
it's a fucking ugly baby, though, isn't it? Jesus Christ, man. You got through. What are you doing to the rest of the world that you keep inflicting your ugly daughters onto us? For Christ's sake. Better have a good dowry, lass. That's all I'm saying. I remember there was
No kidding.
photos of babies on Facebook. In fact, fuck, I'm not on Facebook anymore. But photos of babies on Facebook really, really pissed me off. There was more than anything, it would be like when a new mother goes to visit another mother, right? And they just lie the babies next to each other and take a photo and be like, when Harry met Oliver. Like, shut the fuck up. I don't even know why I'm friends with. I did an acting job
just
with
drop
you.
a brick on this photo.
So I'm glad you said on the photo. Jesus Christ. I don't even know why I'm friends with you in the first place, woman. I did a fucking film with you for 1 week in 2017. Why are we still friends? And why do you think I care about your baby and this other bitch's baby? But the worst one was, it was a newborn, man. And you know newborns are like wrinkly red things.
Yeah, they're gross.
They are gross, man. But it was a fucking... And I mean, when I say close-up, I mean like ultra close-up on this fucking newborn's face, right? And this motherfucker had a pinched nose. It was pointing up to the fucking air. You could see the kid's brain through his nostrils, right? And its eyes have got the wide-eyed look of terror as someone is waving some modern technology in its face. No, mother, don't they know they steal your soul? This kid looked terrified. And I just looked at it. You scroll through. This is the old school thing. You scroll through it, and all of a sudden you just got this big fucking baby's head on your screen. And I actually went, ah! And I just saw a comment from someone I knew going, she's beautiful. She was not beautiful.
They never are.
Why do people say she's beautiful? Just be honest. Go, your baby makes me want to die.
Your baby makes me want to punch other babies.
Other babies.
Oh, wait, shit. I have something for this. I've got something for this.
This is why
oh my god,
people
I've got
abuse
something
their
for this.
children.
I really want to punch that baby.
Oh my god! Yes! It's relevant, finally. We did it, Sin.
It is, indeed.
399 episodes, give or take.
It only took us that long to get one relevant sound clip.
All right, so...
This one is always relevant, though.
I want some dick.
I regret saying that.
I'm sure you do.
Have you not got I'm choking on a big black cock?
I'm choking on a big black cock.
There you go,
That
guys.
one?
The trifecta, right there. I got to
I'm
get
the
my fucking...
prettiest girl at school.
I got that one, too.
I know you do, because I've had to send it to you like 3 times.
Yeah, Epstein wasn't such a bad guy.
I was laying in bed and Sinatra sends me a text going, have you still got that clip of Ghastly said, I'm the prettiest girl at school? I was like, yeah. Can you send it to me, please? Do you need it right now? And he go, can you please? Oh, fuck. Get out of bed and go fucking send it to him.
I've got this one that's always timely.
Are so poor and they are so black, and this
that's
is going to raise
beautiful.
lots of questions.
That's some S tier fucking journalism, that is. I love
Oh,
it.
yeah. So poor. So black.
So, no! So, I mean, congratulations that you have one day of the year where you bone, presumably. It's the one time of the year when you can bear to look at each other. But spare us from your ugly daughters. Thank you very much, Florida couple. More stuff here. Married couple, desperate for baby, have sex wrong for years before Dr. Twig's wife is still a virgin.
What were they doing?
I think we know what they were doing.
I think you'd know the difference.
One of them would, at the least. This article is just amazing, right? So thank you, stock image of pregnancy test right there as well. That's not a real baby. That is a Getty baby. A doctor told how she discovered a married couple were desperate for a baby and have been having sex the wrong way for years. The pair, who have not been named, you wouldn't want to be, would you, were aged 26 and 24 and sought professional help to find out why they could not conceive, despite having intercourse regularly. Alarm bells began to ring when medics discovered that the wife was still a virgin. Obstetrician Lu Hongmai, guess where this happened? That's right, England. The couple were very young, the man 26 and the woman 24. They were very healthy, but despite being married for 4 years, couldn't conceive. The family was giving them a lot of stress about it. She went on to say, she explained that while talking about the wife's medical history during her visit to her, she was told they had sex regularly. She said the wife admitted it was usually painful.
Oh, boy.
But every time she
struggled
struggled
honestly,
through
it's probably best that they couldn't figure it out.
Oh, yeah, otherwise you end up with a fucking ugly baby like that, don't you?
You get an ass baby.
That's what they are now. They're ass babies. Damn, girl, your baby's so ugly. You conceive through butt sex?
Yeah, what?
The experience of the doctor led her to inspect the woman's anus. What experience have you got, Doctor? Jesus Christ. And it was then that the expert is said to have learned the couple had been mistakenly having anal sex for 4 years, resulting in their failure to conceive. Now,
the dude never pulled out a dirty ween and was like, hey, that shouldn't be in there.
Well, think of it this way. Now, I'm waxing conspiratorial here, but I think only one of them thought they were doing it the right way. I'm saying I think the guy knew. He didn't want a baby, and also wanted to do her at the butt.
That sounds likely.
It does, doesn't it?
There's two very distinct things down there.
Tell me you white without telling me you white.
Festonia!
Tell me you...
Drunken hosting AAA twice in 1 week?
Why, yes.
That makes me more excited than a debutante with a glitter cannon at a black tie spaghetti eating contest. No homo.
A debutante with a glitter cannon at a black tie spaghetti eating contest. Wow! That's a brand new sentence. Thank you so much, Festonia, for the 2501. And because it's $25 there, you get to pick. Because we have got a choice right here. Oh, he also says no homo, Sinatra. Festonia, he's not gay. He's not gay. Now
supposedly.
He's definitely not gay. He's definitely not. Now you can turn. So we've got 2 evolutions each right here. Not ordinarily, it'd be P-Dog, or well, it wasn't described for some reason. But Sinatra, we can turn him into a cute meatball, and then his 3rd evolution is an angry meatball. My evolution is cute limes, followed by angry limes. So it's Festonia. Let me know which one. Do you want meatballs? Do you want lines? Lines? I'll chomp you out a line there, mate. Go on. It's a social drug. Thank you very much for the $25, buddy. Meatballs or limes? Up to you. Right, so, yeah, that's what's going on. Butt babies. Do you want to start a band called Butt Babies?
No.
No. It was a long shot. Let's move on. Oh, Festonia says the hint is in the analogy. Oh, of course, yeah. Meatballs, spaghetti, if you got it. I get it, motherfucker. I get it. Right here, let's turn Sinatra into a cute little meatball. Boom! Look at his little hairdo. Oh. Now, I don't want to... no spoilers or anything here, guys, but the lime also has the same hairdo. It's cute. It's a cute lime. Of course it is. It's me. I ain't no butt baby.
He's the cute lime.
I'm the cute lime and you're the cute meatball. Together we are the... Ah, fuck it. Man wins $50,000 lottery prize using his account number.
That sounds dangerous.
Brave.
And especially telling people afterward.
You'd keep that quiet, wouldn't you? So what draw was this? What specific day was this?
Yeah, I need some information here.
So he's been using the same number, the five number account number, 5-digit, I guess would be a better way of putting it.
There we go.
You will get there in the end. For over a year, and it finally paid off. But it doesn't say. It just says he's done it since February 2022. Oh, hang on, no, he bought his ticket on September 24th, and it it told you where he fucking drew the fucking thing as well. So we could actually, if you wanted to, you could actually work out this guy's account number.
Yeah, it seems like a bad idea.
Yeah. But normally it wouldn't matter, would it? Because you'd be like, well, he's probably broke. No, he's got 50k in there now, guys.
50k before taxes.
Oh, shit, yeah. So what are we looking at here? 30k?
Probably like that, yeah.
Oh, well, still 30k is 30k, isn't it? Mark Smart says, Sin's got Trump's hair before it got so scared it turned blonde. I could turn it blonde. That could be interesting. And Darren Root says, and those numbers are... Well, it doesn't actually say what the numbers are, but I'm just saying, like, a ticket for the 24th of September drawing. So you could just, like, find the numbers from the 24th of September. And bang, you got his account number right there. Dumb move, innit? But it worked. So, you know, fucking hell. Maybe we're the idiots. Woman admits to cleaning boyfriend's manhood every week to clear 20 years of build-up.
Why once a week?
That's your takeaway?
If it's 20 years of buildup, why aren't you getting a fucking jackhammer out and like... I have so fucking many questions.
Pressure washer, do you know? 20 years of build-up, man. That must be solidified. It's like an egg. I don't like the idea of any of this. So if you're in a relationship, well, that's me out. One girlfriend really understood that her boyfriend's love language was acts of service when she admitted that she'd been cleaning her boyfriend's manhood every week to get rid of 20 years of build-up. I mean, view this post on Instagram. I don't think I will. I don't want to
know what the post is going to be. It's going to be like a tub of cream cheese.
Oh, no. It's like when you find that coleslaw in the fridge that you forgot about months ago. It's like right at the back. She says, I had to clean my partner's penis for 3 years. Like, the foreskin on his penis didn't come back all of the way. Okay, right. Now, that's genuinely a thing, right? You can be born in with that, a very, very tight foreskin that it doesn't come back. I did read a post on Reddit ages ago, and it was harrowing. That no one even knew he had that, and of course he just thought that's just what penises were like. Until eventually he did manage to pull it back, and he was like, my God, the smell.
This... Guys,
what are you
fucking
put in between two buns?
Oh, shit!
Beef patty.
Burger.
All right, what's the whole thing called with the bun as well?
Cheeseburger.
Okay, yeah, no, without a cheat, fuck!
What? A fucking burger, what?
Right, okay, but the first part is the meat that you get from a pig.
Pork.
Oh my God!
A bacon cheeseburger. A bacon
No,
cheeseburger?
it's not. It's just
What are you-
it's a
what the
cheese.
fuck?
It's a cheeseburger without the cheese.
A bacon burger?
Let's move on.
Fuck's sake.
Sanuk got one yesterday. Here's yours.
Yes!
If you don't get drunk, I will be disappointed. Also betting it comes through as USD instead of GBP again.
Is Joby McJoberson for $121.38. You goddamn legend! With no other reason than because you got one yesterday, Sin. Is this the best week ever? I think it is.
It's the best week ever.
Ever! Thank you so much, Joby McJoberson. And yes, it did come through as US dollars instead of Great British pounds. I believe I have it set to come through as US dollars, though, because, you know, predominantly an American audience. So, in which case, I thank you for the £150. Is that right? No.
Oh.
Is it? No,
No.
it's £100, but it's gone up to $121.
Oh, okay. So he loves you $121 more, and that's okay.
He loves me 3,000, baby. Thank you so much, Joby McJobison.
Ugh.
I haven't seen that fucking. I love that donation.
That is a good one.
Polly being here on Friday, which means, I mean, should I keep it on?
I mean, why not?
I think what with it being episode 400, we should keep it on. Just thinking,
I think you're right.
You don't want none of that fucking British shit. Dun, 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 dun. Nah, let's keep it fucking AAA. Thank you so much, Joby, mate. You're goddamn legend. Can we get a big thank you to Joby McJobson in the chat, please? I want to see our big wall of thanks. The big dick legend that is.
M4 Sherman, can we skip this article? I'm getting wheezy from this. Now I'm going to puke. I think you meant queasy, but I will use my veto for you.
You used a veto on Monday.
Yeah, it's not Monday.
You get one veto a week, motherfucker.
I thought it was one per show.
What? I wish. Jesus Christ.
Look, just because you don't want to see the Shrek, you can't veto the Shrek donations.
I can and I will.
You cannot.
I can't, can I? All right, well, just because someone in the chat asked, it was Jim Beam says, was she cleaning it with her mouth? No, she used lube and a Q-tip.
Okay.
All right, there you go. I'm just removing that, possible nightmare from you right there. Let's move on then. So, France apparently is struggling with bed bugs at the moment. Have you heard about this?
I have. I saw that, and it's right ahead of the Olympics, isn't it?
Right ahead of the Olympics, yeah, it is.
I think the same thing happened with... It wasn't an STD when it was in Japan.
Really? You had like Olympic AIDS flying around in Japan?
I think it was like gonorrhea or some shit.
Jesus Christ! I mean, here's the thing. This is it's all on public transportation, right? Well, at least that's planes have been spotted on trains and in cinemas in recent weeks. Now the thing is, these fuckers spread like fucking crazy, right? If you sit on a fabric chair that's got bed bugs in it, then whatever you sit on after that is then going to get.
You just have to throw it in a fucking fire.
You got to throw it in a fire, mate. Yeah, Jesus Christ, everything just burn France, which for different reasons. So the fact that it's leading up to the Olympics as well. Again, I don't mean to wax conspiratorial, but do you think maybe just someone just released like a bedbug bomb in like on a train and just let the bedbugs do their work from there?
They could, but Cleveland has such a bad bedbug problem that if you're throwing out, dude, Ohio writ large does, but if you're throwing out a couch, a chair, anything with fabric, you have to saran wrap it. Otherwise, the garbage men just won't take it.
Jesus. Why not just set fire to any furniture that gets thrown out?
At this point, you might as well.
So just turn Ohio into a flaming hole. Oh, no, wait.
It'd probably be improvement.
Did you know what I mean? Free heating as well. No, look at these little fuckers as well. Like, what? I understand, you go like ants. People need ants, Oh, they work as a team. Worms, flies. I hate flies. I cannot stand flies, but we need them. Because insects, they thrive in things that we ourselves find disgusting, They help break down fucking, bodies of animals and indeed bodies of people. If we didn't burn them like we had like they had bed bugs. It goes into the very, very fragile ecosystem that is the planet we live on. But why the fuck do we need these bastards?
I literally don't know what benefit they have to the circle of life.
Right? What do you do? Nothing. You don't do anything. I've said the same thing about mosquitoes, but at least mosquitoes are food for bats. But what's this do? You're not even getting eaten by anything. You eat us.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe. I don't even know. How do they live in the wild?
I don't know. Maybe they don't. Just like, like a pigeon. You know, you have wood pigeons. They'd be sat there, you know, in trees and shit like that. But pigeons, as we know them, city pigeons, they bred themselves for Sidgeons. They bred themselves for urban life. Maybe that's what happened here. They evolved due to our comfort.
Phew. Oh, sorry, jeez.
He's allergic. Yeah, fucking hell. Imagine being in France as well. I mean, tough call for a start as well.
Already.
Right? You're in France, and then you go into bed, and you're like, yeah, oui. And then you wake up the next day, you're covered in, you're like, sacre bleu. You're covered in all of this fucking shit. I mean...
Sounds awful.
This is why I love Britain, man, because, like, they cannot thrive here. It's too cold. Fuck them. Fucking fuck bedbugs.
Yeah, they are the worst.
I think bedbugs are probably the only way I could actually believe in the devil.
That's fair, actually.
You know? And not God, because there's no way God would do this, but the devil would.
I had a friend who had a family member with bedbugs, and they had to throw out fucking everything.
Yeah. Oh, you can turn your
And it was like $4,000 to get the house nuked, whatever they do.
Fumigate, don't they? You can like turn your fucking central heating up to like sun levels, but it's gonna be you've got to have that on for ages. It's gonna be very expensive. I can't afford that.
No.
I can't afford to throw my furniture out either. But hey, one step closer, thanks to Joey McJoberson. Let's move on. So a moose is on the loose in Stockholm subway and creates havoc, but then it's shot dead. Anything
I thought that was going to rhyme at the end.
No. Moose on the loose.
In a train caboose.
Gets given the noose.
Yeah, perfect.
Anything with a noose in the news, I'm all over it, man. Like saran wrap. Because these things are so...
Why?
Because meese are so fucking big, man. They're fascinating.
They are. That's true.
Huge. And then you get one, you get like a moose in like an urban area. And I'm like, well, that's just dumb, isn't it? That's like seeing a city pigeon, a Sidgeon, in the woods. You're just like, well, fuck, you're in the wrong place, mate. And then you see a moose on the loose in a subway caboose. Well, you've got my interest. Unfortunately, there are no photos. Everyone was too busy running for their lives.
As they should.
Because that shit'll kill you.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck. You're just in their way.
Yeah, and they won't even notice either. They'll be like, oh, shit, John's dead. They don't care. I've seen someone, a moose kick as well, like, you know, with the hind leg. Man, there's some power there. Shit me.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen a moose sprinting along the highway. Jesus Christ. I mean, convince me that meese aren't eldritch terrors.
I don't want to.
You can't.
You don't know what I can do.
All right. A moose on the subway. Come on, but I'd be fucking terrified. You would too. I mean, of course they shot it dead because there's nothing else you can do. You're not wrapping a rope around his neck and calmly leading it back up the stairs. No.
No, you're gonna wrap a rope around its neck and it's gonna calmly drag your ass every which way.
Yeah, the moose noosed you.
Mm.
You just shoot it dead. And even then, I bet it had to be a fucking high caliber as well, Sin.
It's a fat fucking round.
Like a moose skull, mate, is going to be like fucking one of them dragon skulls from Game of Thrones, you know?
Yeah, no shit. You're gonna need like a fucking 50 cal.
Yeah, man. Sniper from fucking 2 yards away. Jesus Christ. Lola Greens in the chat has given us some bedbug advice. Says set your heater to 50 degrees Celsius. What would that be in Fahrenheit?
That, like 90?
Possibly. I mean, just go
50
higher.
50C to real temperatures.
Does that work?
122. Yeah, we could just turn our thermostat up to 120 fucking 2.
Go higher if you can. I can't afford that. It's just easier for me to not go to France. Cannibalistic Wizard says, hopefully they at least harvested the meat and didn't just waste it. Now, that's good. I like that. Because there's no... they probably didn't, did they? They would have incinerated it. Moose, corpse, back of a van, into a special moose incinerator. But why not eat it? Moose meat. You can eat moose meat, can you?
I'm sure you can.
Why wouldn't you? See, I like her. I think she's pretty. I like ghosts like
She
that.
is.
Do you know what I mean? Me and
So apparently, come next year, the whole West will lose its pandas to China because, and I quote from China, only friendly nations to China are allowed to have pandas.
they do
Like,
loan them
okay,
out.
if we just don't give them up, what are we going to do about it? That's true.
They do loan
what-
them out, don't they? But they say like we're going to want it back.
What the fuck are you going to do? Come and take it?
Come and take your panda.
You can come take it from my cold, dead hands.
I did. I don't think I brought up the article. I should have maybe, but it was a Chinese jellyfish was found in some kind of a reservoir or something like that in America. So they're already among you, man. The spies are already there. They can
Bring
get the
it
panda.
on.
You'll get your panda from my cold, dead hands. Back to Florida, where a man, 74, weird name, was attacked by a rabid otter while feeding ducks. If you've been wondering where Polly's been all this time,
Oh, there, yeah.
he's been getting shots. He's been rabid. Look at that little face on him as well. Like, that otter knows it did wrong.
So cute.
He is cute, but he's posing as well, isn't he? He's doing that. Like, he's an Instagram otter.
Yes.
Hey, that's he's from. It says it's from Detroit Zoo. That photo. So this otter is used to people looking at it, going, "Look at his little face." That's where Polly's been. Everyone.
He's been busy. You know, we said we kind of made him take a break for his health, but really, we're waiting for him to get his rabies shots.
He was taking a break for our health, just in case.
Yeah.
Foaming at the mouth, scared of water. You know,
It was crazy.
all the symptoms were there, man. It was Sinatra said to me, like, "Do you think Rabies got rabies?" And I went, "Holy shit, you're right."
I'd pull out my bottle of water and he would run and hide.
He did, and I pulled out my bottle of water, and he went, "What's that?" But I mean, originally we were going to bring in the Swedes, but they just brought a 50 cal, so we thought no, probably best to send him to. We sent him to top men.
Yes.
Men, but he will be back fully recovered, no longer foaming at the mouth, and with a glass of water in hand, so it's all right.
So when he gets back, everybody make sure to ask him about the rabies.
Ask him, make sure, yeah, everyone ask him about the rabies. Don't forget. And if he
you
says
send him a
what the-
donation, make sure you ask him about rabies and
Definitely.
God.
no, you're right, yeah, definitely. And
if he goes, "What are you talking about?"
he's just
God, you started it.
I mean, look, he's embarrassed about. No, it's probably just the rabies ate away at his prefrontal cortex, affected his memory a little bit. If we remind him about the rabies enough, then the rest of his memories will come back. He was meant to be back today, but he just lost his way. His memory's been affected by this horrible contagious disease.
He's having a rough day.
He's had a rough couple of weeks. Sinatra checked in on him. Didn't recognize him.
I go, "Hey, little guy."
Went to boop the snoot. The vet went, "Don't do that." Don't forget to mention rabies to him every chance you get, especially in donations this Friday. Over to ABC Action News. A Philadelphia cheesesteak shop hires armed agents to protect customers outside. Is Philadelphia the worst place in America?
It's up there.
Top 10?
I think it is top 10. I know we covered a top 10 list a few weeks ago, and number 1 was my home, Cleveland. That's great.
That's good, isn't it? That's nice. I think it was just the whole of the UK for me.
Yeah.
The whole thing was just red.
Worst city, Britain. Oh, yeah, okay.
It wasn't even Britain, it was United Kingdom. It was all the colonies as well. Gibraltar.
Yeah, well, fuck Gibraltar.
That other one. Yeah, that other one. So this is. I mean, is it that Philadelphia's so bad, or that Philly cheesesteaks are so good?
I am a sucker for a Philly cheese too.
What is it? It's just like a steak sandwich with cheese.
Yeah.
I just can't help but think that's a way to ruin a perfectly good steak.
No, you get like flank steak or steakums, you know, the like low quality steak.
Sorry, what's a steakum?
It's like freezer. You'd have to look it up. It's like freezer flattened steak kind of thing.
Okay, that's not.
Yeah,
actual,
I fucking love them.
It's not an actual cut of steak.
No, you're not getting like USDA prime
Yeah, you got like
ribeye.
your rump, your ribeye, sirloin, steakum.
Yeah,
York strip.
Yeah, steakums are fucking good though.
So it's just Beth, really. It's just good. It's just good bit of Beth.
It's good. Yeah.
The only instance I've seen of a Philly cheesesteak was in the film Creed 1, where he goes on a date with the deaf bitch and she introduces him to the best cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. And I was confused because it didn't look like they were eating steaks.
I don't know, man.
It's a steak sandwich. But hey, I don't like cheese. And before anyone in the chat gets on my ass about it, yes, I know. How can you not like cheese? Shut up. At least I don't have rabies. Let's move on. South Carolina auto mechanic discovers 8-foot albino boa coiled around car engine. Whoa, that's going to wake you up, isn't it? That's going to wake you up, mate. There's the guy right there, but that's the... Jesus Christ. Something appears to be wrong with your engine.
I've got to take my truck in next week because my check engine light keeps popping on, and I'm gonna shit my pants. They're like, well, there was a giant snake in there.
Yeah, always check your engine for snakes. This, I mean, wow, this was in South Carolina. If this was in Australia, you'd be like, okay.
Yeah,
I get it. You know, probably happens all the time, don't you? Check your engine for snakes. Check your dashboard for spiders. Exhaust for lizards. It's just standard. But these are big fucking snakes in. What's it doing? I want to be
trying
a mechanic.
to get warm, probably.
Do you know, I thought that as well, yeah. But this... I don't know. You're driving around. The snake's like, alright, it's a bit loud. And... I don't know, mate. It would get a bit fumey, wouldn't it?
You would think it would get too hot, a little fumey, and that the engine itself would make it uncomfortable.
Yes, and would the engine actually be able to run with a snake coiled around it? What was it? Was it trying to constrict it so it could eat it? I mean, it's a boa.
Maybe.
Not a feather boa. A regular boa. I don't know what he's thinking here. Did it come out with a little cough, little snake cough? So the mechanic says, I popped the hood open. I saw this big thing laid across it. I didn't know what it was. I just know it shouldn't be there for fun. Well, here's your problem, mate. Yeah.
Can you come take a look at this?
Got hold of the part, though, hadn't I? Got hold of the part. I thought it was an oil sock to absorb oil. Then I was like, no, that's a snake. Then I poked it. Because, of course, that's what you poke it, don't you? You poke the snake. And it moved. And I was like, that thing is alive. I mean, there you go. Boa constrictors are not venomous. Otherwise, they'd be called boa poisoners, wouldn't they? Though their bites exert a great deal of pressure and can cause bodily injury. Fuck snakes.
Fuck snakes indeed.
I'm not scared of them, but also, like, just stay over there. You know, fucking, and the constrictors, man. Like, they're worse than the venomous snakes. At least with a venomous snake, you're like, right, okay, I'm dead now. But a fucking constrictor, you gotta lie there and just deal with it. For ages. Fuck snakes. Let's move on. So this is, this sound a doorbell makes. Chinese snooker star forfeits opening frame for wearing wrong trousers at English Open. Some English sports are just dumb when it comes to their...
Yeah.
Tennis,
weird.
for instance, like, you know, you must wear white. Well, is off-white okay? I said white. So this guy, you can't see his trousers. There's such a hot issue that they're not even showing the trousers right here. He says, my memory is not good. I didn't think about it because his trousers were just like ever so slightly off black. They were like charcoal grey instead of black. And so he had to sacrifice the opening frame, lost some points for it because he had to run to the shop to get some black trousers. It's just dumb. Snooker's a stupid sport anyway. It's not even a sport, Sin. This is another one of my... It's a game. It's not a sport. Like darts, it's a game. Golf is a game. It's not a sport. Chess, that's a game. 100% not a sport.
Yes, I agree. It is a game, not a sport. Chess is fun. It's a great game, not a sport.
Do you know I tried learning Go?
You don't know chess?
No, I do know chess. I'm not very good at chess, but I do know chess. Yeah, move the horsey.
It's a good game.
It's ancient as fuck, isn't it? I've been learning. I say learning. I attempted to learn Go, which is just the one with the white and black counters on just like a square grid.
Checkers?
No, because you put them on the where the lines converge as opposed to on the actual square. And with checkers, you start off with all your pieces, but with Go, you put the pieces on the board. It's difficult. It's incredibly simple, but very, very difficult. My God, the scoring system is crazy. I'll stick to chess. Also, checkers over here. Do you know what it's called?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it there. Let's move on.
What is it?
Drafts.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have.
Not giraffes. Do you know Cher's been accused of hiring men to kidnap her son? Been a bit quiet. The why bit? No, I don't know. I mean, even reading into this, I don't know, right? So this is Cher's son right here. Of course, Cher is like as old as the trees now, but still not as old as Madonna. So let's say he's middle-aged. So he was in a hotel for 12 days.
Why would he be as old as Madonna?
No, she is not as old as Madonna.
Oh.
No one is as old as Madonna. Nancy Pelosi isn't as old as Madonna. She's probably Madonna's daughter.
I don't know.
And Madonna's dating a fucking 24-year-old as well at the moment. It's disgusting, man. Christ. I bet you can hear her joints creak, you know? Ugh.
Probably.
Fucking hell. So his wife was at a hotel. No, he was at a hotel with his wife as they'd been working on their marriage. They were there for 12 days and they were trying to save their marriage after filing for divorce in 2021. It's commendable, all right? You go, no, do you know what? Look, come on, we obviously still love each other. We just got some shit we need to work through. Let's get away from the house, get away from the kids, get away from my fucking mother. Stay at a hotel and let's talk through our fucking problems and just bone down. And then some men arrived and just took her away. 4 men. They just came in and
this reeks of. Remember when Lady Gaga's dogs got dog napped?
Yes, yeah, and the poor dog walker got shot. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it kind of feels like the same thing.
Well, I mean, at least there was motive. They were ransoming the dogs, weren't they? But we don't know what's going on here. The wife there says I was told by one of the 4 men that took him that they were hired by Mr. Allman's mother, Cher. They said they were hired by Mr. Allman's mother. They didn't just go in and go, Cher fucking sent us. Although that would have been awesome, right? And she says, I'm currently unaware of my husband's well-being or whereabouts. So this man has been kidnapped. This is the first I've heard of this. Cher's son has been kidnapped. And Cher might be in on it.
How do they know? How can you prove that?
Well, you can. She's covered her tracks. I mean, she's been roaming this earth for thousands of years now. She knows how to cover up a crime scene.
I would hope so.
Apparently there was... did I read it in this one? Oh, yeah, he was receiving medical treatment at a facility since August 2022. Now, you see, at a facility, that tells me rehab. So, maybe...
Yeah, rehab or, like, some sort of halfway house.
Yeah. They say a medical facility. Come on, we know what that means. Yeah, otherwise, you'd have just said hospital, wouldn't you? Or doctor's surgery or something like that. Practice. I want practice. I don't want practicing. I want the real thing. So maybe he got bundled into the van and just, like, fucking taken a rehab. Forcibly taken a rehab or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, he's previously spoken about his drug abuse and addiction struggles. And he's used drugs since the age of 11, which makes sense when Cher is your mother. I mean, look what happened in that Rocky movie, you know? what was it? The Mask.
I.
The one with the fuck ugly kid.
Oh.
Maybe it was just called Mask.
I know the one you're talking. The only reference I get from that is the X-Files episode with Cher and
Cher was in
the ugly guy.
X-Files?
Well, Cher, the ugly guy wanted to go see Cher perform.
Oh, really? Well, in the X-Files?
Yeah, and
okay.
he was obsessed with that movie.
Okay, right. Advocatus and Somnum are saying Mask. But the ugly kid's name was Rocky. I remember that. I appreciate I just said the Rocky movie, and that probably just made everyone go, "What?"
Yeah, that threw me. I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Yeah, fuck ugly kid. Cher and a fuck ugly kid. Wasn't mermaids. That should have been enough. But yeah, it was Mask, not The Mask, which was of course the smash hit starring Mr. James Carey. No, anyway, so Cher might be in on it. We don't know. We'll probably never know until he shows up, at the bottom of a waterway. Let's move on. Now, this is nice news. Wallet containing $10,000 returned to owner after being lost at train station. What?
With the money?
With the money? What kind of angel? And what kind of idiot carries 10 grand around with them in their wallet?
Well, that is the pertinent question. Like, man, I found this wallet that had $4,000 in it. This is crazy. What am I going to do with a wallet with $3,000? How do I get somebody back a wallet with $2,000?
I found this wallet with an IOU in it. I mean,
it's got a 50.
It's got 10 grand.
How do you keep $10,000 in a wallet?
In a wallet,
Let's assume it's all $100 bills, okay? That's still going to be like 3 inches thick.
It's still like fucking George Costanza's wallet before it exploded, That's going to be... And as you get off the train, wouldn't you be like, my back's all of a sudden stopped hurting? Well,
yeah, exactly.
Oh no, where's my wallet gone? If I had 10 grand in my wallet, my hand would be in my pocket constantly.
Nation in the chat said it's the Great Muto episode. Yes, thank you.
See, I read that. I heard mulatto. I read mulatto. Mulatto, but...
Oh, Manilow.
Oh, Barry Manilow.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, we're such idiots. Mark Smart says, so it had 20k in it before it was handed in. Look, do you know, even if that is the case, only taking a half of that and handing it in is still, like, pretty fucking saintly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit.
Jesus Christ. Fuck it, because, I mean, you found a wallet. You could just take the money and then just fucking... Because, I mean, in the pub, like, people have fucking dropped their wallets in the bathrooms and they found their wallet again, but it's not had any money in it afterwards. People just take the money and fuck off. Sinatra, what would you do? 10 grand in a wallet.
I would give it back, honestly.
Yeah?
I believe in karma and shit like that.
I think that... I mean, I'm with you. I would give it back, and you'd have your fingers crossed that you were going to get given some kind of reward.
Just toss me like $100 out of there.
I'll take $100 out of it. Yeah, buy me lunch. $100.
Oh, it was just a check that said 10,000. Oh, well, then you can't do anything with that.
Was it? Oh no, it says it was stuffed with 10,000 worth of US dollars and euros.
Why did it have euros in it?
Well, he was traveling.
$500 bills? I don't think they make $500 bills anymore.
The thing is, if someone's walking around with 10 grand in their pocket, I think I am going to return that wallet because this person is obviously a multi-millionaire and might give me more than 10 grand as a reward.
That's true. That's true. Be like, there's $10,022 in here.
Fuck yes. No, I would hand it in. Someone's going to miss that money. And I would be absolutely devastated if it happened to me. So, yeah, I mean...
But also think about it this way. Fuck the whole karmic angle of it. It's a drug dealer or some shit, dude.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Like a high-end fucking cocaine lord or whatever they're called.
It's got a tracker in it. And you're gonna get hunted down like Sean Bean and his twin, Sean Bean.
It's literally the fucking. That's literally the plot of No Country for Old Men.
There you go. What was it? Someone in the chat must have...
Weird Anton following me.
It's a weird haircut, man. What was the one with Sean Bean, where his twin, who was also Sean Bean, died? He got killed. I think it was after a bank heist, and a couple find him.
Oh fuck! I know what you're talking
about. You know the
about.
one, and he makes them because they'd already spent some, so he makes them like rob places in order to pay him back.
I remember it being
cent.
a super shitty film.
It
too.
Was awful. It was awful.
God damn it!
And even in a film where Sean Bean is playing him and his twin, one of them still died. Something's just happened. Mark Smart says, stolen from drug dealer before, we'll do it again. We don't know if this is a drug dealer or not. You're going to carry 10 grand, just dropped off 10 grand's worth of drugs and they only paid half of it in euros. But then also, Sombra says, been here before. No, come on. Goddamn Scene Bean. Or is it Sean Bourne? I don't know. If this were to happen to me, I would be absolutely devastated. So,
literally,
you got to do the right thing because
Essex Boys. Essex Boys.
It was called Essex Boys.
Yeah,
that's a terrible name.
I looked up Sean Bean drug dealer movie and it came back Essex Boys.
He wasn't a drug dealer. He was a bank robber.
I thought you said
is that
drug
Essex
dealer.
Boys with Sacha Baron Cohen?
Yes.
No, that is not the right.
Alex Kingston.
Potato. Golf City Librarian through $3 with Ricky Spanish says, key detail, this was on Israel Railways. Return of the 10K will fix your credit.
Fool's Gold?
Oof. Oh, that sounds about right. They could have. I'm amazed no one in the chat has got it yet. Normally they're straight in there. I know.
Cash?
Well, there's Cash Back was from Dark Eyes.
No, Cash with Liam Hemsworth.
Just Johnny.
Or Chris Hemsworth, I'm sorry.
No, that ain't it. Thank you very much, Golf City Librarian. Let's move on, anyway. I would return it because I would want someone to return it if that happened to me. So we call that karma, or just hoping people do the right thing, and be the change you want to see in the world. Charity starts at home. No, wait, that means steal the money. Let's move on. Pilot accused of stalking New York woman via small airplane. She's looking up and going like, is that plane following me? And it turns out, yeah, it might have been.
It could have been.
A man's been accused of stalking a woman in New York via his small airplane flying out of an airport nearby Vermont. Michael Arnold, 65, is scheduled to appear in court on Wednesday in Bennington, Vermont. He was arrested Tuesday and was driving into the William H. Morse State Airport town. Sorry. He was a single-engine plane. Well, yeah, he's been stalking a bitch. Well, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Maybe. We don't know. It's going to be hard to prove, isn't it? Well, Your Honour, she was just on my flight path. You're not allowed to just, turn left on 44th, are you? You got to, call it in. You can't just fuck around in a plane. You got to... I think if you're flying, you have to say, right, I'm going to this airport over here.
Maybe, but I know there's a lot of airports that have, those little Cessna planes that you can kind of just...
That he said, Cessna. Right, because that's what he was, single-engine Cessna 180.
Yeah.
So I guess, they probably have, a height limit on them then, I guess? You don't want to get up with the big boys. It's like going through the wilderness in RuneScape, oh, come on now, careful. I still don't think you can just fuck around in a plane, though. Oh, shit. Follow her down fucking Times Square. I don't. You think a helicopter would be a better stalking aviation apparatus?
Not a lot of thinking, actually. I appreciate that you think that of me, though.
Fair enough. Donkey's welcoming fans into Shrek's Swamp in an Airbnb this Halloween. They've actually made Shrek's Swamp.
Oh, that's hilarious.
It's pretty fucking cool.
This
Halloween, Donkey's
that's
got
all right.
you covered. It's Look at that! Look at the inside. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's all right.
Let's go zoom in on this for the look. That's fucking awesome. I mean, that chair looks brilliant. Bet it's got bed bugs.
Probably does.
And there's your dining room and fireplace right there as well. Oh my god, that's fucking fantastic. Good job, Donkey. Says I. Yeah, they're gonna be fucking expensive though. And it's not though. Any fan of the ogre can stay for £0 per night. A nod to the priceless refuge he has provided for fairy tale creatures of all kinds. It's free.
I don't trust it. All of a sudden now.
There's going to be cameras or some shit everywhere.
Yeah, I don't trust it now. I kind of don't.
Raquel says Shrek is love, Shrek is life. No. Oh god.
No, that is.
No.
Hold on.
Is it turned off? Is it turned off for Halloween?
No.
Ah, great.
It's 32.76 or 65.50, depending on how disgusting you want to be.
I didn't see this as a legitimate saying. I didn't think that this could prompt someone to do that. So let's move on real fucking quick.
No, I want to go back. I want to see more of this.
You want to see more of this? Oh god, that's not it.
That is not it, actually.
I think that is like a migraine in building form.
Yeah, is that the Barbie?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. Ken gets a little bit of pool furniture, and that's all he gets. Oh, a sickening amount of pink.
A little bit, yeah.
We go back to. I mean, look at that. Look, hey, it's got an outhouse instead of a bathroom, but fuck it, you know. You're Shreking it, baby.
Okay, now we can move on.
All right, okay, thank you. Raquel says it's all over now. There you go. Palestinians in Gaza launch rocket-themed perfume. Is this bad taste?
It's a little bit of bad taste.
Is it bad taste?
It's a little bit.
What does it smell like? Napalm in the morning.
Jet fuel.
Just jet fuel.
I hear it can melt steel beams.
I like the... Because the little bottle there, it's kind of worn as well, like bits of chipped paint and shit like that. So, obviously, the thing is, someone sat down and went, I've got a brilliant idea, boys. Why did no one go, look, Steve, no. Of course, this is what the tweet said. Yeah.
Yeah, squiggle, 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 squiggle.
It just looks like a load of like snakes have died in 3 lines, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, good luck smuggling one of those through customs. Young man becomes paralysed after sitting on toilet and scrolling on phone for 30 minutes. I was terrified by this to begin. Yeah, right? Because I read this and I went, I mean, those are fucking rookie numbers, brother.
Yeah, that's just my morning routine.
Right? You're taking a bit of refuge from fucking kids and the missus, you know? Like fucking, it's the den of Zen is the bathroom. But this is in China, so who else knows what's going on here? He became paralysed as a result of sitting in the toilet bowl for on the toilet, but not in. According to Yahoo, the 24-year-old man, 24, was a healthy adult. So is he dead?
Now that he's paralyzed.
Well, I guess he's no longer a healthy adult, is he? Like, okay, fair enough. With no previous medical condition. 3 years ago, he went... 3 years ago? We're hearing about this now? He went to the toilet with his smartphone because he knew it was going to take a while for him to relieve himself. Man, I'd go anyway. I've had to stop being on my phone while I pee, though, because during lockdown, I dropped it and it went into the toilet bowl.
Ooh.
And you remember that? I told you about it. And he said,
yes.
Did you rice? And I'm like, yeah, I did rice. But it was the screen itself. Like, nothing shattered or anything, but the screen was no longer responsive. And, of course, I still had, like, my alarms and everything set on there, so I had to... I couldn't turn off the alarms, Sin. I couldn't turn off the phone. I couldn't turn off the alarms. So when the alarm went off, I hid it underneath my mattress and just, like, shh, 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 shh. Just had to let it scream
Pretend it wasn't happening.
Right? I had to let it scream itself to sleep. What's that? There's a method, isn't there, of letting babies cry themselves to sleep. Do I want to say
it works.
Gerber, but I think that's a brand of... No, never mind.
That is a
It's a type of diaper.
That's a brand, yeah.
It's a brand, right. Thank you, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. After half an hour, the man was still there and his family members went to check on him. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't check on someone when they're in a When I had one of my very first girlfriends, I was at her house, her parents' house. And, of course, you're there, you're with your girlfriend, and you sat there and you're fucking nervously holding hands and watching a film or something like that. But, of course, I'm a celebrated farter, right? A celebrated farter. So
This is true.
A fart wants to come out, and I go, no, because you don't do that. Especially
No,
not at
you
that
have to be
age.
nice about it.
You have to be nice about it. So I just go, oh, I'll just be right back. And I would go to the bathroom, and I would be, but the fart all of a sudden just doesn't want to go anymore. It's like, no, I want to.
Yeah, I don't know where it goes, but
it goes up.
But
So
where?
I'd be there and I'd be waiting, and then she could, after about like fucking 10 minutes or so, she'd knock at Millard. Are you okay in there? Like, don't do that. The answer, of course, is going to be yes. No matter what's happening, I could have shat out a kidney and I'd still be like, I'm fine. Don't check on people in the toilet. Shockingly, they found him lying on the floor
awkward.
unconscious. Oh, okay. Actually, maybe they should have checked on him then. And immediately rushed him to the hospital. Sadly, he was already paralysed by then. And we're talking genuine... Oh, God, no. There's not a photo of him. This is a toilet, though. We're talking genuinely, like, wheelchair-bound paralysed here, Sin.
Holy fuck.
See, the doctor revealed that the guy maintained the same sitting position for a long time, which limited the blood circulation in his body, plus the air circulation in the toilet was poor due to the enclosed space. So when he suddenly stood up after sitting down for so long, the chances of him suffering oxygen deficiency in his brain, also known as a light head, tremendously increased. Besides, the doctor pointed out that not focusing on pooping may lead to constipation, and the rectum would have to work harder. Focus, guys! So, I mean, it's all right to sit on your phone while you're curling out a good one, but just shift your position every now and again and turn the fan on before you go in.
Yeah, that's polite.
You're getting all the advice tonight, guys. Episode 399. We're saving lives. New words in the dictionary for this year, Sid.
Oh, what do we got?
Oh, God. I mean, the word of the day is horripilation, but it doesn't tell us what it means. Assholes. Some of them are enraging. We have cakeage, which comes off of corkage, which is the fee that you pay a restaurant when you bring your own bottle. Now they do it for when you bring your own cake. Corkage. Okay, not so bad. Or cakeage, rather. Digital nomad is a person who works remotely while travelling for leisure. Okay, fine. Nearly wed. Nearly wed. That one kind of pisses me off a bit. Person who lives with another partner, sometimes engaged with no planning a wedding date. So a nearly wed, that does annoy me. Hellscape, I'm
What, the
surprised.
act of it or the word?
The word. No, the act of it, absolutely fine. Do your thing. Do whatever it takes to maintain a healthy relationship. As long as Cher doesn't get you kidnapped, then fucking power to you. But the word nearly wed, no, that's bordering on annoying. Hellscape, amazingly, was not already a word.
What?
Yeah, right. Oh, Somber says horripilation is a goosebump. Ah! Thank you very much.
But we already have a word for that.
Yeah, it's called goosebumps.
Yeah.
We have anti-fragile, becoming more robust, or just, not shit. North Pole.
That sounds better.
I like North Pole. It's just right-handed, the opposite of South Pole, being left-handed.
It's stupid.
Yeah, but I like South Pole. Instead of saying left, South Pole, eh? Yeah, why, thank you. Yeah, Colonel. I also like, it's an old English word for anti-clockwise, widdershins.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Or
Does
clockwise.
not. Liminal space is now in the dictionary.
That wasn't a thing?
It was a thing, but it wasn't officially a word. Now it is officially. If enough people use it, then it officially becomes a word. So it's a state or place characterized by being transitional or intermediate in some way. The back rooms.
I thought that was already a thing.
And Southern Ocean, now that definitely was already a thing.
Yeah.
There's the waters surrounding Antarctica. I guess we would call it like the Antarctic Ocean. But now it's the Southern Ocean. Southernmost waters of the world ocean. And then we've got rage farming. This is some online shit, right? Rage farming, now in the dictionary. Trauma dumping. Pink washing. I mean, we've seen a lot of that.
I guess pink washing makes sense, yeah.
Whitewashing, pink washing. Recently I heard the Big Bang Theory described as nerd face.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Fucking brilliant. Queer baiting.
That's not bad.
A technique involving intentional homoeroticism. Again, Netflix. Cyber flashing. An actual instance of sending someone unsolicited dick pics. There we got a WOC, a woman of colour, or just in this case, non-white woman. Everything just means non-white, doesn't it? Latin. Not Latino, Latina, or even the word that most Latin people hate, Latinx. They have Latin.
Interesting.
Yeah. Native language is finally in there, thank fuck. Heritage language. Okay.
That's
like
stupid.
Well, if an American says, oh, actually, I'm Polish, then that's their heritage language. It's just dumb. And anti-fat.
I like this one.
It's all right, isn't it? They sometimes use
I just read the
fatphobic.
description wrong. I just read the description wrong, but I like my version better. It says adjective, opposed, hostile, or averse to fatness and fat people. I thought it said opposed, hostile, or averse to fatness of fat people.
Just the fatness of fat people.
I like it. I like that one better.
Of people. This term is sometimes used interchangeably with fatphobic. Yes, it will be, wouldn't it? So is healthy.
Yeah. Gym. Diet.
So,
walking.
There's got a whole fucking sexual minority, abrosexual, multisexual, folks. Christ. And then we get into the real stupid shit. Petfluencer.
Oh my god.
Fuck it, it's enraging, isn't it?
Eve.
Which she's a petfluencer?
She is a petfluencer.
Tifo? I don't know what the fuck that is. Probably racist, isn't it? Deadass is in there. We've finally got Deadass in there. And then we got Grundle, the region between the anus and genitalia, also known as the
we also have a word for that.
The taint, or the gooch.
Yeah, the gooch.
Woke has made it, so there now is actually officially a definition for woke. So if anyone says, you can't even define it, you could do my favourite, fundamentalism through virtue signalling, or you can go to relating to the liberal progressive orthodoxy. Fantastic. Orthodoxy? Good work, dictionary. I would have liked the word dogma in there, possibly, but yeah, you can't always get what you want. But sometimes you get what you need. And eco-fascism is in there as well. So that's... we're not going to go through all of it. Some of them are good, but then you've also got nearlyweds and petfluencer, which can just go suck a fuck. Let's get into some science. Scientists are using Age of Empires computer game to simulate ant warfare. Have you ever heard people go, oh, but animals have never had a war? It's a lie. Ants do it all the fucking time.
It is such a lie.
They constantly wage war. And apparently, according to these... according to Australia's National Science Agency, they say ants are one of the few groups of animal species in which warfare resembles human warfare. So they're going to be churning out the fucking missile-shaped perfumes at some point. Just ant size. What is this, perfume for ants? So they're actually using Age of Empires to simulate warfare between colonies of ants, which I think is pretty fucking cool. Games. Is there nothing they can't do?
That's interesting.
Wasn't a real question, but on to other science news. Japan's startup unveils 15-foot robot suit for space exploration. It's called the Mobile Suit Gundam. Dude, it fucking is. Really? This ain't even a video. Maybe if we refresh. Guess not then. Hold on, we're going a Mobile Suit Gundam. It just comes up with the anime. Well, I mean, it's a real thing. But again, it's like one of them things from Alien. Yeah, fucking awesome. It costs $3 million, which is actually incredibly, incredibly cheap for something that you're going to be rocking around the moon with.
Well, I got a new stream goal.
Excellent. World record? It's a good one.
Yes.
Father and son's 20-loop Hot Wheels track breaks world record.
Nice.
Yes, man. And you got that right. We'll go see it. Or are we? No! Get it! Yes! Fucking awesome!
Nice.
Fucking oh, the good lord.
I
there
like
it
a
is
world
again.
record I can break.
We'll just go 21.
Yeah.
I think the problem here was the incline and indeed having enough room. That is clearly a fucking sports stadium that they're using the bleachers for here. So all you need is a slightly bigger sports stadium, and you too can do this. And 21 Hot Wheels track kits.
Yeah.
That's all you need, but it's cool. I like it. And on to the titular article. Now, we were worried, Sid. We were worried, and we were quite rightly worried that a government shutdown would affect this. In fact, affect it to the point they wouldn't happen. But guys, as of yesterday, it is officially Fat Bear Week. Yes! And
So they didn't cancel it.
They didn't cancel it. The government is still going, and that means that we can vote on the fattest bear of this year. Starting off with Chunk. Don't look too fat, Asen.
No, Chunk looks like he has a dad bod.
Well, this is the shot from July.
Okay.
September, Chunk put on some chunk.
Ooh.
Now that's a fact. Look at that fucking scar across
Where
his
are
snout
we,
as
John
well.
boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
Alan throws $5. Says, hello, uncle. Hello, Alan. Thank you very much, dude.
Hello, Alan.
Love your work, mate. Look at that scar across his snout, though. And it's just... That's a bear, mate.
Yeah, it's a bad motherfucker.
Fucking gut on that boy. And then we go over here. This is Grazer. Now, this is July 2023 right here. Grazer. Just a young lad by the look of him. And then, boom! Fat fuck!
Oof.
Right? Grazer been grazing, son. That is a fat bear right there. Oh, Daryl O'Dell says, Chunk looks sad. Does he? He does a little bit, doesn't he?
Hungry.
It's because of all the anti-fat people around him. This one is Walker right here. Walker, I mean, don't.
Right.
I mean, his belly's sagging a little bit here, but his fur's wet, so don't, you know. But then, boom! Walker, ooh, more like Strider.
I think the one before was a little chubbier.
You're finding a Grazer right here.
Yeah, I think Grazer was a little bit chunkier.
Fat fucking bear right there, mate.
Yeah.
We go over to number 164. So fat they didn't even name him. Here he is. Just this is in June the 28th. Fat bear. But still, nothing on Grazer though. Nothing on Grazer.
No.
284 right here. He's just out enjoying the weather, and then bang, fat bear.
No, still nothing on Grazer.
402. Almost close to bear not found. Already quite the chonk. Fat bear. Also, well groomed.
Well groomed and not Grazer.
It's like he knew that the Fat Bear Week was coming up and went, I've got to look my best. This is 428 right here.
You get a
looking
haircut.
kind of scraggly, kind of young right there as well. Like, what's going on with that? Put on a bit of weight, mate, but you ain't no Grazer.
Nah, man, Grazer's really sweeping the competition.
Why is this one giving me the bedroom eyes as well? Like, fuck.
Yeah, it looks like a puppy.
Better calm down, man. This is Holly. Holly's a good bear. Couple of cuts right there, but Holly's all right. Holly's been fighting, you see. And then Holly, fucking hell, Holly!
Ooh.
Boom, boom.
Oh, Holly got chubby. Holly is almost a Grazer.
You still finding Grazer, yeah? Grazer's
Yeah.
winning. All right. I mean, Holly's got some fucking junk in the trunk going on here. This is Otis right here. Otis got that moose body going, and then Otis put on some weight. Otis actually looking a bit healthier now.
Yeah, Otis looks normal.
Just looks like a bear. Okay. This is 747. The plane was named after him. Bang!
Oh,
Bulba. He went
that's a big boy.
went from a plane to a space station. Fucking, yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah, looking slip. Bang! Jesus Christ.
I think that one's in the lead.
That's a good 747 versus Grazer right now. I mean, Darren Rook says Hank wins. Hank is gone, man. 901. This is a lovely little bear there, just enjoying, oh, look, what's that noise over there? And then, all right, okay. You're looking like a bear again. Good for you. And this is...
I think 747's winning.
This is Junior over here. Looks more
Oh,
like
boy.
a coyote than anything. He's still so small, though. Look at those ears. Oh, my God.
I think 747's taking the W.
747 is... I mean, that's what we got right here. So let's go to our finalists, right? What do we have? Great Grazer right here. Here's your before shot.
Oh, man, I don't know, though. Actually, I don't know.
Grazer, fucking chonk. And then right down here was it 747? I mean, we'll see him. That's Holly. Otis. 747.
I don't know, man. Grazer is just huge, but 747 has the belly. I think I'm gonna have to go with Grazer. Actually, I think I'm rescinding my vote.
I'm gonna put it to the poll. I think this is the only way we can do it.
Lucas says I want to pet the fat bear. Well, I get to pet fat bears every time I go back home.
Oh, Shelley.
You, but yeah.
Oh shit. Oh God. Oh no. Oh me. Oh bad. Drunken. Right, we've put it to the poll there. So you guys, you've got until the end of the stream, which is coming up pretty soon. You've got 1 vote each. And of course, I mean, this isn't the only way to do it. You can actually go. I mean, I'll show you the guys one more time. But right at the top there, you can go to fatbearweek.org and vote daily from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. AKDT? Some kind of fucking stupid Canadian time zone.
So I want to give my pitch for Grazer real quick. 747 has a big belly.
Let's get Grazer up. Well, you talk about Grazer. I think I've gone past.
You passed.
There you go. Right, that's Grazer.
Look how that is an all-over fat bear. That's fat arms, fat shoulders, fat head, fat neck. 747 just has a big belly.
I wonder if I could just do it like this. Ugh. Oh shit! Even Bear 747 deferred fishing spots and salmon to him. What?
Oh, so 747 is
things.
Subservient to Grazer.
That changes things, doesn't it?
Oh, Grazer, my boy.
I mean, 747, fat as fuck. Not gonna lie. But then one more time with the Grazer. I mean, you're not surviving that encounter, are you?
That's beefy.
That is beefy. Can you eat bear meat?
I don't know, but I want to try.
Well, this will feed a fucking family of 6 for a year right here, I think. So, right, one last time then, guys. This is Grazer right here. And down here... Oh, God, no. Fucking... There's your 747 right there. Get your votes in. And you may now consider yourself used. Sinatra's a cute little meatball. I could have been a cute little lime.
That's true.
Yeah. But I guess I'm just too cute. It's all right, though, because episode 400 coming up this Friday, guys. Episode 400. It's going to be huge. 400. It's like Pennsylvania 65. Oh. Should we have some questions before we get out of here, Sin?
Sure.
Excellent. People in the chat, if you have any questions for myself or the Silent Sin, whack them in the chat and we may bestow our attention upon you. Sinatra, how was the Tucker stream last night? Of course, I know how it was because I was there, sir.
It was good. You should go check that out, or the Sin and Sash stream we did earlier.
Earlier today?
Yeah.
How lucky I didn't do a Twitch stream, otherwise we would have been streaming at the same time. That would have been embarrassing. I couldn't. Anyway, look.
I don't think we're even remotely close to the same viewing demographic.
I don't care. I managed to squeeze this show out, guys. So I hope you had a good time. I had exhausted all of my news for Monday, so I had to go down some different routes for the news today. So I hope everything was to your liking. Cannibalistic Wizard says, do you recognise the otter in the 15-foot mech suit attacking the woke butt baby in the water? I do not recognise the otter in the 15-foot mech suit attacking a woke butt baby in the water. Mark Smart says, do you recognise the fat bears in the water? I do! I recognise Grazer, and it looks like so has the chat. As the poll ends, 61% of voters said it is Grazer who is the biggest boy. So there you go, guys. I mean, is there any... With 57 votes, it was 61% in favour of Grazer and 38% in favour of 747. I'm not sure how that works out numerically or percentage-wise, but hey, we're really trusting YouTube to know what it's doing here, which is I mean, it's our fault more than anything. You don't need to go and vote, but you can still vote for your fattest bear. Even though we've already decided. But hey, maybe it's time that you go and cast your vote over on fatbear.org. Because we love Fat Bear Week here on the AAA meeting. Well, that is it then, guys. This show is over, but if you find yourself with an itch that only a AAA meeting can scratch, then don't go kidnapping Cher's son just yet. We're going to be back on Friday on the Silent Sin channel at 10:30pm GMT, 5:30pm ST, 4:30 Central, and 5:30am on Christmas Island for episode 400 with news, deconstruction of a video, and banter that will make you literally die. You can find me tomorrow on twitch.tv/drunkleplays for the Jack in It stream, which is the Jackbox games, and everyone is welcome to come along and play. You don't need the game I've bought them for you. All you need is your phone and something to watch the show on. But if it's way past your bedtime, then thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the generous donations. Joby, I'm looking you dead in the eye, sir. And I'm getting a little bit of an erection as I do so. Thank you very much to my esteemed co-host, The Silent Sin. And don't forget to vote for your favourite bear.
Poor bear.
That's Grazer. She's a slut.
All right, bear. All right, bear.